45, Drew Harden. The third baseman, number 1, Colin Mitchell. The second baseman, number 6, Sean Garvin. The first baseman, number 21, Evan Gilgenbach, yes. I better say it again in a minute. The the pitcher is number 15, Calvin Otto. The designated hitter is number 36, Caden Deskis. And
he's the pitcher.
Yeah, Sam's the pitcher, 11.
Calvin.
Yep.
What's Calvin?
Calvin's left field.
Correction, Calvin Otto, 15, left field. Sam
Gilgenbach
is the pitcher playing in number 11. They're coached by Bill Kane in his first year. From the Montville, starting today, the pitcher, number 14, Chaz Turney.
Ready?
The first
I'm ready.
baseman,
Ready as I'm going to be.
Cole Turney. The right fielder, number 11, Curtis Buca. The center fielder, number 12, Luke Michonne. The third baseman, number 5, Andrew Whitfield. The left fielder, number 4, Jack Perkins. The catcher, number 9, Riley Byer. The second baseman, number 3, Anthony Martin. And the shortstop, number 15, Luke Chapman. Montville is coached by Scott Chasen and ably assisted by Miss Turney.
Gilgenbach.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to SNSN and our continuing coverage of high school baseball. We are live at Montville High School. Myself, Mike Minarski, and John Harden. Hey, John, what's going on?
I'm getting ready for some more high school baseball.
That's right. We got more fun than humans should be allowed to have, for crying out loud. Yesterday, we had a game. We got a game today, and then we got Plainfield on Thursday. So
Baseball.
Griswold coming in. They're on a serious slide right now. Lost 5 in a row. They are at 4-9, and they've had a tough season. However, you know who else has had a tough season as well is Montville, as they come in at 2-10.
Yes, they are. Yeah, looking at the schedules, we were talking yesterday that Griswold definitely has its work cut out for them. But looking at the remaining schedule between the two teams, there's still some hope for this Wolverine ball club. I'm looking down the schedule here, and there's definitely some wins that they should be able to lock up. Hopefully they can come in here to Montville High School and stop that losing streak at 5.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a lot of hope for this team. There's a lot of talent on this team. If you ask me, they're not a 4-9 team. I think they're much better than that, and I just think that. Just think about it. Look at when they beat Plainfield 8-2.
Right.
They played very well that game. Evan Gilgenbach pitched 4 2/3, I believe. Even yesterday, Evan came in and had a little bit of a shaky start, but turned around and sat down 9 in a row.
Yeah, actually, after that first inning, he sat in pretty nicely and pitched a very nice game until he came out, and then Sean Garvin came in relief. Sean had a tough time on the mound, but that game just got away from Griswold yesterday.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're going to start off. We had a weird camera angle today. We're going to do the best that we can just because of where we're sitting, but we are here. Chaz Turney on the mound for Montville, and Corey Smith rips one right into center field for a base hit. Leadoff base hit for Corey Smith and the Wolverines. So first man on.
Now batting number 3, the shortstop, Cade Rubino.
Yeah, excellent start for Griswold here, getting the leadoff batter on. Corey Smith coming in. Oh, did I hit the camera? This is going to be tough.
Yeah. I don't even think, honestly, John, we're going to be able to, pull any outfield shots today or anything like that. Just because where we're sitting, there's nowhere that we can really do. We're going to have to call the game the best we can audio. Corey Smith takes off, and he's going to be safe into second base with a stolen base. So the Wolverines, right off the bat, base hit and a stolen base, trying to get things going. This is one of the things that Billy Kane said that they were going to do right at the beginning of the year.
Right,
they're going to run. They're going to make things happen.
Absolutely. And then getting it done here in Oakdale today. Leadoff single, stolen base, base runner in scoring position with the number 2 batter up, Cade Rubino.
That was a solid shot off the bat of Corey Smith, right off of Chaz Turney. Remember Chaz Turney? Of course, they're one of their senior leaders in the basketball team this past year.
Multi-sport athlete.
Ooh, that got him right off the head.
So the hit by pitches continue. There were several hit by pitches yesterday's game, but that was kind of a rainy one.
I think that was expected yesterday.
Right. 45, the catcher, Drew Harden.
All right, here's Drew. Batting third. Behind the plate once again.
Definitely excited to be playing in this game on this field. This is actually his mom's alma mater.
Yeah, this is hometown. And there's a grounder to short, and it's bobbled, and they're going to get the play at first. But Cade Rubino just too fast and made it into second, and Corey Smith over to third.
Right, able to advance the runners. Griswold with runners on second and third.
So batting cleanup today, Colin Mitchell playing third base.
The third baseman, Colin Mitchell.
Played first base yesterday.
Right, he's bounced between the 2 corners here in the infield for Griswold this season. And we're starting to see some more defensive changes. Coach Kane not afraid to shake things up. The lineup's probably been different every ball game we've played.
I think so too, yeah. You know what I mean? You mix it up, try to find a winning combination, right?
Absolutely.
Swing and a miss.
I was looking for a score. I don't think there is a scoreboard, is it?
Up there.
There is one? Oh, way up there. Okay.
It's over there in Basra.
Oh.
Another hit batsman.
So 2 base runners for Griswold based on hit by pitches. Only 1 out. We're going into the 5-hole with Sean Garvin, second baseman today.
And he's been pretty much on the ball lately, too, as far as seeing the ball well and hitting the ball well. But yesterday, right at somebody.
Right. He got the bat on the ball 4 times yesterday. Unfortunately, it found a Warriors glove every time. And he had a line shot to the shortstop. Any other day, that would have been right through the gap.
Turney's first pitch, ball 1. Pitching from the full windup. Garvin had to back out of the way on that one. That one came in a little tight, 2-0. He's got to put it over the plate. He's got nowhere to put him. Three 3-0.
Right above the letters there, a little high out of the zone. 3 pitches, 3 balls to Garvin.
Corey Smith playing a little cat and mouse, trying to distract Turney on the mound. Ball 4.
There's a 4-pitch walk to Garvin, and that's going to bring in the first Griswold run.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21, Evan Gillenbach.
Evan Gilgenbach playing first base. So the Wolverines, 2 hit batsmen, a walk, and a base hit. Not necessarily in that order, but
no. We're getting to see a little bit of everything so far in this top of this first inning.
Cade Rubino is going to score easy on the passed ball. 2-0 Wolverines.
And everybody else moves up 90 feet. So Griswold still with runners in scoring position, only 1 out.
I wonder, is the field still wet and stuff? Because that could be, of course, playing a factor in the ball and, the release point.
Yeah, absolutely. It's true. And there are some wet spots. There's some softer spots in the field. when we were walking around getting the rosters for this ball game, there are some spots that are still a little squishy.
Squishy. Here's a strike. Attorney puts it right over the plate. It's hard for us to tell really as well what's going to be inside and outside because we are on the third base line. And we're pretty, you can see, we tried to get the, put it this way, the camera, it's on cinder blocks.
It is on cinder blocks, and it is in full pan.
Yeah, to try to get it above the fence. So, but we are here, and we're going to tell you all about this ball game. There's a ball.
Pitch low and inside the Gilgan box. So Turney finding himself in trouble here early in the top of the first.
Yep. Here it comes.
And Montville ball players scattering as that foul ball goes right into the screen in front of their dugout.
You talk about it. I was trying to scatter too. Never know. Even the PA announcer was trying to go.
But you know what? The AD didn't move. She was there. She was standing tough.
There's a ball. Gets away. Nobody's covering home. And here comes Mitchell. 3-0.
Mitchell comes around to score. Another pass ball goes back to the backstop. Turney very slow making his way to home plate. Actually didn't cover the plate to make a play, even if there was going to be one.
Yeah, a little confused about that, to be honest with you. 3-0 Wolverines as Mitchell comes in. Still only one out.
So Guggenbach just standing in the box and runs are coming across the plate.
Yeah, why not? Garvin now at third. Swing and a miss. Guggenbach goes down swinging. So that's 2 down. Brings up Calvin Odo, the freshman, who's done a really good job out in left field when he's played.
Right, he's a pretty sure glove. That was one thing that was kind of, if you want, on his kind of scouting report coming up here to the high school from the middle school in the junior league division.
And he can put the bat on the ball, and he gets hit.
And he
that was a foul ball.
Hit the bat, fouled off to the fence. Yeah, so he can do a little bit of everything. He can field in the outfield, he can hit, and he can pitch.
I thought he got hit, to be honest with you. Swing and a miss 0-2, 0-2.
So Turney ahead of Odo, 0-2.
Top of the first, 1-0, 3-0 Griswold. Got him looking.
Caught the outside part of the plate for the strikeout and the third out, and that'll get Montville out of the top of the first, but not before Griswold plates 3 runs. So we're in the middle of one. Griswold ahead, 3-0 over Montville.
The issue of guns and gun ownership has been a white-hot topic locally in the recent past. Is gun ownership for everyone? Maybe. However, if you want to investigate gun ownership, do it the right way by visiting Swamp Yankee Arms on North Main Street, Jewett City. They can assist with consultation and, of course, proper training in regards to gun ownership and use. Swamp Yankee Arms is a community partner. Swamp Yankee Arms, find them on Facebook. Proud sponsor of Griswold Baseball.
There are all sorts of advertisements that ask you to shop local. When you think local car service and repair, look to Winton Automotive on North Main Street, Jewett City. When you go to Winton Automotive, you deal directly with the owner, Ken Winton. How's that for peace of mind? Brakes, tires, oil changes, or general maintenance, and Winton Automotive even posts helpful info on Facebook that may prevent costly repairs. Winton Automotive, North Main Street, Jewett City, proud sponsor of Wolverine Baseball on SNSN.
All right, we're back here at Griswold High School via Montville High School. I feel like to confuse people just a little bit, you know. Oh, geez.
So
here comes the Montville faithful.
Are you kidding me? It's both of them. I didn't even know you guys were here.
You brought your whole Montville contingency.
Summer, nice to meet you.
We'll be back right after this John Harden family.
Yeah, we've got a family reunion behind the press box going on.
We should just flip the camera around, you know. What?
All right, go back over there.
All right, so tell the story. So your wife went to school here,
Yes, she did.
okay, and your son is playing for Griswold against Montville. So this is
Yeah, so this is splitting the household up today.
yeah. What's on the whiteboard?
What's on the whiteboard?
Lead off for Montville.
Oh, wait a minute. It's JJ Appreciation Day.
Right. We had that. His own self-proclaimed holiday. That was the day that we appreciated JJ.
JJ. All right. We are going to go to right here in the bottom of the second. I am so befuddled right now.
So it's bottom of the
first. Lay off of me.
Chad Sterney at the plate. Sam Gilgenbach on the mound for Griswold. Throws a first pitch strike on the inside of the plate. So Sam, a southpaw, getting the call today.
Right, too. He pitched really well in a start a couple of days ago. Got the ball over the plate. I think he got a little nervous.
Well, sure. He's also a freshman on this varsity ball club. Pitch inside for a ball.
I've got a freshman battery right now with Sam Gilgenbach and Drew Harden.
Yeah, absolutely. Several freshmen getting the
got Caden Deskis who's DHing today.
We got Calvin Odo.
Yep.
So was that 4?
I think so. Chaz Turney, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitcher, the leadoff hitter for Montville. That just missed. As the groans came across. Did you hear everybody?
Ooh.
There's a kind of hush all over the world.
Yeah, you can certainly hear the dugouts now.
There's a ground ball. Nice stop by Mitchell. Gets it on over and safe as Turney beats it out.
Turney beats out the throw from Mitchell.
No,
So Montville with a base runner on.
Baseman Cole Turney.
Here's Cole Turney. So Chaz Turney gets on the error by Mitchell.
Right. So we had Chaz Turney, Cole Turney, Miss Turney gave us the lineup, and Mr. Turney's over there watching the ball game.
My God.
We're surrounded by Turneys.
Gilgenbach to Gilgenbach.
Checking on Turney at first.
Sam pitching from the stretch, and there goes Chaz Turney, and there's a ground ball to short. Rubino throws out Cole Turney 6-3. But Chaz moves on up to second.
So Cole Turney able to move up Chaz to second base. Montville with a runner in scoring position.
Number 11, the
certainly
right
wanted to get back some of the runs that they gave up to Griswold in the top of the inning.
Here's Bucher, the right fielder.
Right, typical right fielder batting in the middle of the order here.
And he gets hit.
And Gilgenbach hits him, puts him on base. So now 2 base runners for Montville.
This is starting to turn into a cage fight.
Hopefully not.
We got the cage right here. Look at it in front of us.
We're surrounded by this mobile platform. It's actually kind of cool. I like this.
Where's Big John McCarthy? Let's get it on.
Yeah, I had no idea my nephews were in town.
All right, Luke Michonne, the center fielder. Runners on first and second, 1 down. That ball is high. You know, I do like the field out here. I mean, the trees are all surrounding us. It's nice and serene. Birds are chirping. This is old school baseball right here. Oh, yeah.
And he's out.
Turney tried to get to third, but he
gunned down.
Caught stealing.
By the freshman catcher for Griswold.
2 down. Coach not too happy about that.
So the bases are clear. 2 outs. Michonne at the plate, and he sends one sky high into the infield. Mitchell comes underneath it for the 3rd out.
In the
So-
bottom of the first for Montville, no runs.
Gilgenbach the
no
younger,
hits,
able to get
one
out of that
base
inning
hit,
without giving
Yep.
up a run.
base.
All right, so we have completed one inning of play here at Montville High School. Griswold 3, Montville nothing. You're listening and watching somewhat on the camera the Wolverine baseball on SNSN.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Griswold Pride and Matt's Mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, griswoldpride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
And welcome back to Montville High School, everybody. 3-0. Griswold ahead of Montville at this time. And again, I'm stuttering a little bit, and what's kind of throwing me off is because Montville no longer has a mascot.
Yeah, they're mascotless.
They're kind of like Killingly for a short period of time, and just some other teams.
Yeah, Killingly went back
Mm-hmm.
to their original mascot, the Redmen, as Caden Deskis comes up to the plate for Griswold here in the top of the second inning.
So when you're announcing sports, and you're so used to saying, a particular name, and their mascot right for years, it throws you off just a little bit.
It does, because it seems like you should be saying something, but there's nothing there to say.
Right.
So maybe we can call them the Montville Oakdales.
That's we probably could.
Because, to keep things as confusing as possible, we're at Montville High School in Oakdale, Connecticut.
Yep.
Watching Griswold High School baseball.
It's kind of like Tampa Bay playing in St. Pete.
Right.
They're over the bridge. They don't even play in Tampa.
They're not. But when you're driving from the airport, you can see the stadium.
Deskis kind of reaching out for strike 2. Sam Gilgenbach to follow, and then the top of the order with Corey Smith. It's inside, and Deskis is going to get a walk. I believe that's his first trip on base as a member of the varsity squad.
Varsity squad, first time down to first base.
Mhm.
Mom, take a picture.
Now batting the pitcher.
Here's the pitcher, Sam Gilgenbach. Had a pretty decent first inning of work. And he gets hit.
Oh, and he gets drilled with the first pitch, and that was a pretty good one right on the back of the arm.
Yeah. Yeah, that one smarts. Just a little bit. Sammy took the helmet. Yeah, he's hurting.
So that's the third Griswold batter hit by pitch.
In one inning. One plus. 3 out of 8.
Right. This looks like a one-way conversation happening on the mound right now.
Yeah. At what point, though, he's obviously having a rough time on the mound. Webster is starting to heat up in the bullpen. I think Sammy got plunked pretty good.
That was a solid hit. You could hear
Yeah.
it from here.
You could hear it from here.
And hopefully no more hits batsman the rest of this ball game.
Yeah.
Batting the center fielder, number 24, Corey Smith.
So Wolverines have runners on first and second. Here's Corey Smith, who led off with a base hit and scored the very first Wolverine run. So, yeah, Webster, who we saw warming up earlier, we figured he would come in. And there's a nice bunt laid down, but
just trickled foul.
Yeah, the third baseman, Whitfield, picks it up. Doesn't
allow it to come back into fair territory.
Yeah, he wasn't going to let it go.
Because the runners were on the move.
It was a good bunt. Like he pulled the bat back, deadened it a little bit.
Well, right.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Time is given to Smith. And that bunt goes foul.
Barry Smith didn't even look. He just booked it down first base.
Absolutely.
That's what you do.
That's certainly what you do. Leadoff hitter, 2 base runners on, no outs. You got wheels like Smith does.
Mm-hmm.
Book it.
Book it. So Smith down in the count 0-2. Nobody out. Top of the second.
That pitch is high for a ball. Count goes 1-2 against Smith.
They thought maybe he went around. I think they got away with one.
Yeah, they appealed to the base umpire. It says did not. So the count goes 2-2 against Smith.
It's about time a call went Griswold's way. It's been a tough year. There you go. There, you got him that time.
Another called third strike against the Griswold batter. That one catches the outside corner for out number 1 here in the top of the second.
So he's evened up 3 Ks to 3 hit batsmen so far.
All right, so we 1-to-1 ratio on hit batsmen to strikeouts.
He's getting better. Cade Rubino with 1 down. And that's the second time. That's the second time Cade gets hit today.
The shortstop, Cade Rubino.
And he got hit before the PA announcer could even say his name.
So on the hit batsman, Griswold with the bases loaded, only 1 out. That's going to bring up Andrew Harden to the plate, who grounded out into the fielder's choice in the first.
One out. There's a strike. Looked like on the outside corner.
Number 45, the catcher, Drew Harden.
Gets a piece of that one. But Harden behind in the count 0-2.
Seems like the attorney he's at the plate or he's not.
Right.
Foul. Stays alive. And that one got the catcher.
Catcher crime right there.
We're going to take a break. I'm just going to go talk to him.
You got to give him a little breather.
Talking about where they're going to go on vacation. I think that's where you put it last week. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, yeah, what are you going to watch on Netflix later? Yeah, you're just killing time. Let the catcher regroup. Clean the plate. That's the obligatory. I've got to clean the plate. They gave me this brush. I'm going to use it. It came with the kit.
Hey, look, that looks good. All right, Harden down 0-2, 1 out. Bases jammed. Top of the second. Wolverines up 3-0. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch.
Got ahead of that one. Got Andrew swinging for the second out.
So Turney definitely has some stuff. He changes speeds. He's just having a little control issue. And I'm wondering if it's got to be the ball. I mean, today. I mean, it's very wet still, just like yesterday. See, he's right around the plate.
Right, so now maybe he's found his rhythm here in the second inning.
Perhaps. Be a great pitching performance if he gets out of this.
That pitch misses for ball. 1-1 to Mitchell.
It's inside, 2-1. Packed house here at Montville High School.
Yeah, the crowd's still trickling in.
Outside. Nowhere to put him.
Yeah, but we got people in the grandstands. We got people in the seats
Strike
around.
2. Full count. This is a really cool little apparatus we have that we're in, isn't it?
I like it. This little traveling press box thing.
This is really cool. 3-2. And he went around.
Yep. Plate umpire says he went around.
Yeah, it definitely looked that way. So Mitchell goes down via the strike. Out.
So Griswold leaves the bases loaded here in the top of the second. But after 1.5, Griswold's still ahead. 3-0.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Well, some banks offer checking account rewards, and some banks rebate ATM withdrawal fees. At Eastern, we say, why choose? Check out our Kasasa checking accounts and find out how you can get both. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com, call us at 860-889-7381, or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank with offices in Norwich, Jewett City, and Plainfield. Member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
You buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend insuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
John, I really do want this little cart. I don't know, what do you call it? It's a broadcast booth on wheels?
Yeah, it's like parade ready.
Yeah. Whoa. You imagine?
That would be cool.
Maybe we can rent this from Montville. This would be really cool. Put this on a flatbed. A couple of some turntables here. You know, wiki.
Get some strobe lights.
Oh my God. Be a mobile party. All right, so Sam is back on the hill again after taking a plunking. When he got hit, I could hear that over here.
Yeah, that was a pretty good thump.
Yeah.
But he's back up there, pretty resilient.
Yeah.
Don't want to say kid, but I guess he is a kid.
He's a kid. But you know what? Kids are they're like rubber balls, man. They just bounce right back. They are so resilient
and bouncy.
You know, and bouncy. They are. They're very, very resilient.
Watch all the TikTok videos with like the dad saves or the kids tumbling off the bed.
Oh, I know. And they get up and goes, okay, I'm good. Thank you.
So this is Montville's third baseman, Andrew Whitfield, at the plate. So it'll be Whitfield, Perkins, and Byer this inning for Montville.
Out of play.
And that went somewhere. I lost that one.
It was in a tree.
All right.
There's lots of trees here. That would be a cool sight if home plate was down that way.
Looking this way?
Yeah,
well, it would still be
sending it into the trees.
Like if these trees actually had leaves on them.
Right.
We have a delayed spring this year.
Ball skips to the backstop. There's a bus garage behind us.
Oh, yeah.
Foul back.
So Whitfield battling at the plate here for Montville. They're still trying to look for their first run of the ball game. Gave up 3 to Griswold in the top of the first. They were able to get out of the second inning with Griswold bases loaded without giving up another run.
Ooh, then he chucked the bat.
And Whitfield hit by pitch, and he's going to trot down to first base.
Now batting the left fielder, number 4, Jack Perkins.
Here's Perkins for the first time today, the left fielder. He threw that bat
Yeah,
to
Whitfield certainly some frustration on that.
and that
there's
hit him
another
too.
hit batter. So that's the third hit batsman that Gilgenbach's given up. Montville now has runners on first and second. So we have a total of how many today?
6, 7. And here comes Billy Kane. He might be coming with the hook.
We can't keep hitting
And
batters.
he is. Yeah. Yeah, Webster's going to come in and pitch. You know, I mean, I kind of wonder if Sammy tried to come out, you know, after getting hit by that pitch in the hand and try to say, oh, no, coach, I'm good. Let me get out there. I can do it. And then
Now pitching,
the wheels just fell off, unfortunately. And
Nolan Webster.
Well, yeah, sometimes that happens. You don't want to ever come out of the game.
Hmm.
But, you know, you never want to come out of the game. And Sam's not going to come out of the game. He's making his way into the outfield.
Yeah.
But if you get the call to be on the bump, you want to stay there.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, you get hit by a pitch and you've got that kind of throbbing in your arm, or it hits a little nerve. It makes it a little bit different. Your pitch grips change a little bit. Maybe your arm slot changes a little bit due to the pain that you're experiencing. And, yeah, your pitches aren't as effective as they were.
so Sam goes out to look like right field, and Hopkins actually comes back into the bench. And Hopkins isn't happy. He just threw his glove down and
No need for that.
so now this is weird. See, in the major leagues, you'd lose the DH at this point because
Sam
Hopkins was being DH'd for
By Descus.
by Descus, but now he comes out
Mm-hmm.
and he's replaced by a position player.
Correct.
So they'd lose the DH. But I'm thinking that's not what happens here in high school.
Not happening here. As I update my scorebook to show Gilgenbach and Wright,
Mm-hmm.
Webster on the mound.
So where does Webster figure into the lineup, or does he not? Does he become the one that they're going to DH for? And do you want to do that?
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
I would almost want to put Webster's bat in the lineup.
I would think so too. So it's like, you know, if you put Webster in there and Descus comes out of the game altogether.
Right. So essentially it would be the lost DH, like you were
Right,
saying.
yeah.
So it looks like we're ready to deliver to the Montville catcher, Riley Byer. He has runners on first and second, no outs. Both base runners on by hit by pitch.
Nice bunt. They're going to get the sure out at first.
So Byer got his job done, advanced the runners. He'll go down on the 1-3. And that brings up second baseman Anthony Martin to the plate. So a lot of bunting in this game, more bunting than what we'd seen previously.
Yeah, bunting and hit by pitches.
This definitely takes the game for hit by pitches.
Yeah. Most of the game is
Now
Take
batting
being
for Montville, number 3, the second
is taking
baseman,
place
Anthony Martin.
6 feet from the plate,
Right.
and maybe about 5 feet behind it. We're playing cricket.
Pitch misses low. Count goes 1-1 to Martin.
There's a oh, that gets Barrioto.
Kind of hit the ground and died and went
yeah.
between the legs.
I think he was looking for a hop.
A hop that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So Martin standing on second. He scored 2. So Montville brings the
Now
gap to
batting
within 1
number
run.
15, the shortstop, Luke Chapman.
So base hit and an error. Still only 1 down.
And the shortstop, Luke Chapman, at the plate. Takes a first pitch strike at the knees.
It was a solid shot.
By Martin?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You knew that he was coming out there to score those runs because that first swing he took on the first pitch, he was trying to hit that thing to Basra. As Chapman pops up to the shortstop, out number 2.
Back to the top of the order.
So Chaz Turney, the pitcher for Montville, coming back to the plate. He reached on a single in the first and then was caught stealing.
I think you also have A.J. Hamill available today. And they're just going to put him on.
Intentional walk.
Now batting the first baseman, number 1, Cole Turney.
Here's Cole Turney, who bounced out to Cade Rubino in the first inning.
Right, a little gamesmanship, a little strategy going on here. Put Turney on first with Turney at the plate.
Ball outside. Foul back. Good cut.
Definitely want to score another run with a swing like that. But here we are, bottom of the second, 2 out, 2 on.
3-2. Just tightening up.
Pitch is low and outside. So Cole Turney gets under that one, hits it into shallow center field. Shortstop runs into the center fielder. Ball drops. That's going to score another run, and now Montville with runners on the corner.
Billy Kane not happy at all.
Now batting number 11, the right fielder, Curtis Bucher.
It's tied up, 3-3. After that play, Billy Kane came out and
well, yeah, you could hear him yell, "That's ridiculous," which it absolutely is.
He's right. He's right. There's no reason why that was not a play that was made. That was behind, and here comes Turney. 4-3 Montville.
Yeah, Montville takes the lead on the wild pitch. Bucher just looked behind him like, really? Cole Turney moves on to second. So the 2 out, runner at second base. Montville able to score 4 runs here in the bottom of the second. big swing and a miss by Bucher.
Is he the guy that wants to sit in the front row?
That's Euchre.
Oh, all right. Here's a ground ball. That's to Caterbino. Throws it on over to Gilgenbach for the 6-3 putout.
So Griswold able to get the third out and get out of the inning, but Montville able to take the lead 4-3 by getting 4 runs to come across the plate. So the 2 hit by pitches in the top of the inning paid dividends for Montville.
4-3 Montville. Going to go to the top of the third. You're watching high school baseball on SNSN.
It's finally motorcycle and boating season. At Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency can help by giving you big savings when you bundle your boat or motorcycle insurance with your auto policy. Trahan Agency has been in business for over 25 years, which doesn't happen unless you have honesty and integrity. And you get both with Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency, Route 12 Plainfield. Find them on Facebook. Bundle your motorcycle or boat insurance today with your auto policy and get big savings. Kevin Trahan is a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Sounds exciting. Softball game up there sounds pretty exciting.
Yeah,
you can hear it down here. All right, John, we are in the top of the third. It is 4-3, right? Top of the third. We're in
top of the third, 4-3. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a game quite like this one.
No, this has been an interesting game. We've had some hits, we've had some errors, we've had some hit batsmen, caught stealing, lots of bunts.
We've seen some players getting frustrated, throwing bats, throwing gloves.
Right, and this is early in this ball.
Let's
game.
just hope they don't throw hands.
No throwing. Not gonna happen. But Sean Garvin coming to the plate, leading off for Griswold here in the top of the third inning. He reached on a walk and was stranded at third base in the first.
Now batting number 6, the second baseman, Sean Garvin.
Ball 1.
But Griswold, once again, in back-to-back games, gives up a big inning.
Strike. Why do I keep doing your play-by-play? Sure.
My play-by-play?
Yeah, that's you. I don't know why. I just keep.
Right.
It's just that whole natural.
We need placards. Tell us what we're doing.
I need a coffee.
See, I brought 2. See, you made fun of me when I said coffees.
We can make sure you are though. Megan Sears goes, "Am I in the camera?" She's the AD here at Montville. Just one of the very hospitable ADs here in the ECC, which we're really fortunate, that all the schools have welcomed us in. Here's a rope
line shot in the left field, fielded by the left fielder of Montville, but Garvin able to reach first base with ease. So leadoff batter on for Griswold. That's going to bring up Evan Gilgenbach to the plate.
So he was right on that ball, and he's been like the one player for the Wolverines right now that is tagging the ball. Yesterday, he tagged it 3 times hard, unfortunately, right at somebody.
Yeah, absolutely, and still continuing to get the barrel of the bat on the ball. And Gilgenbach takes first pitch ball to the outside.
We talked about it the other day. Evan Gilgenbach has he is signed to go to St. Joseph's, St. Joe's in West Hartford. It's going to be a first-year program.
There's another pitch to the outside ball, too. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Committed to St. Joe's, going to be a Blue Jay.
Imagine the records he's going to set. All of them.
Yeah, There are no records yet. And there's the pitch, and that's going to miss low for ball 3. So 3 pitches, 3 balls to Gilgenbach. Garvin still on first. Griswold down by 1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Turney is set, delivers.
It's ball 4.
Misses high, so 4-pitch walk to Gilgenbach. Griswold with 2 on here in the top of the 3rd. And that's Logan Davis coming to the plate.
Okay.
Now batting for Griswold, Logan Davis.
Batting in the spot that Calvin Odo was in. Calvin Odo struck out the first time up.
Gets the sign.
And he bunts. Nice bunt.
Bunt's put down. Turney looking to go to 3rd, and he hits Garvin right in the belt buckle. Maybe a little higher. So everybody's safe.
So now bases loaded, and there you go. There it's Nolan Webster. He's taken the DH spot.
See, we discussed it. It looks like it happened.
See? So Webster, this is one of the guys you want up, in a bases loaded situation.
Yeah, you got a big senior. He's got a good bat.
Yeah.
He's going to watch the first pitch go through for a strike.
Now batting Nolan Webster.
Nobody out.
Nobody out. Bases full of Wolverines. Griswold down by 1 run.
Great opportunity here.
That's going to miss and go to the backstop. Here comes Garvin across.
Turney's
the plate.
not even going to the plate.
That's the second time.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's the second time Turney hasn't gone to cover home plate on a passed ball. Interesting. So Griswold able to tie it up again, 4-4. And Turney going back to the windup. Delivers. That's in the dirt.
So Griswold gave up the lead, and now they've tied it back up again. Now they've got 2nd and 3rd. Still nobody out. That really puzzles me. That's 2 times that Turney did not cover home plate at all.
With a runner on 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
It wasn't even. There wasn't even an attempt.
No, it's kind of like 60 feet 6 inches is too far to go.
Mm.
That's right above the letters, and it misses. So Webster reaches on a walk. So the bases are loaded again for Griswold. Still nobody out.
It's Sammy Gilgenbach.
We got Gilgenbach at 3rd. We got Gilgenbach at the plate. Gilgenbach at 1st. Gilgenbach on the mound. Gilgenbach in right.
Now batting number 11.
A couple of Gilgenbachs over there in the right field stands.
Pitches outside for ball 1.
And here comes the coach. I think at some point you got to stop the bleeding here.
Well, it's been an interesting pitching performance by Turney today. Yeah. And, we talked about not covering home with runners on 3rd base. That's happened a couple of times. Kind of when he decides to go from the stretch and when he decides to go from the windup with runners on. And I think the coach has seen enough, and we're going to have a pitching change here for Montville.
He's pretty effective, I thought, from the stretch. But when he goes to the full windup, he's
loses it a little bit.
Yeah, his control's very erratic.
Now pitching for Montville, number 12, Luke Michonne.
So Luke Michonne's going to come in a very tough situation for Montville with nobody out, tie score, and the bases loaded.
He's got a very over-the-top motion.
Moving to shortstop, number 14, Chas Turney.
So Turney's going to go to short. The shortstop is going to go, who was playing shortstop, is going to go out to center field. So Chapman's going to go out to center field. And
and Michonne
on the mound. It's got a nice little ring to it, huh? Michonne on the mound.
Michonne on the mound. I think we got that all straight.
It's like a Juan Marichal windmill move. That's a cool motion.
It's huge, and it comes right over the top. It's going to change what the batters are seeing as it comes
Andrew
through.
Whitfield, number 5, moves to left field.
He needs a big leg kick. You don't see that motion much anymore.
No, you really don't.
It's got some zip on the ball too.
We'll get to see if there's any movement on it. Everything seems to be pretty straight right now in his warm-up pitches. So once he goes against a batter, we'll really see.
With that kind of delivery, you kind of wonder if he'd have like a wicked 12-6 curveball. Huh?
Maybe. I don't think it could be anything but a 12-6 with the big arm coming up over the top.
I think that's one of the. But if other than a knuckleball, I think a 12-6 curve is a fun pitch to watch.
Sure, I'd like it. Batters don't like it.
No.
And he pitches a strike to Sam Guggenbach.
Infield is in for Montville. And
pitch goes in the dirt and back to the backstop. That's going to score Evan Guggenbach. Logan Davis comes to third base. Nolan Webster at second.
Griswold retakes the lead.
And still nobody out. And he misses way high with that pitch, ball 3. Healthy lead at third by Logan Davis. Sammy pops it up, foul out of play. Full count to Sam Guggenbach. Runners at second and third, still nobody out. Griswold now ahead 5-4 over Montville. In the top of the third. There's the delivery, and it's in the dirt. It gets back to the backstop, gets past the catcher. That scores Logan Davis. Sam Guggenbach takes the turn at first. He's going into second. Nolan Webster at third. So we've got the walk, takes the extra base, scores the run. Now runners in scoring position again for Griswold, and Corey Smith coming back to the plate.
Now batting number 24, the center fielder, Corey Smith.
Still nobody out. And showing bunt again, misses strike 1. So Corey Smith reached on a single in the first, came around to score after he stole second base, struck out looking in the second, and here's his third at bat here in the third inning. So from the stretch, misses high, ball 1.
Definitely has been a very interesting game.
This is, that's almost an understatement. Another pitch misses high, ball 2. And I think that's probably going to be indicative of Michonne's motion, is if he's going to miss, it's going to miss high or low. And we've seen him do both.
Yeah.
That pitch comes in right at the belt for strike 2. 2-2 to Corey Smith. Smith able to get the bat on the ball there. It's going to go into shallow right field. Right fielder charging in. Center fielder comes in to make it. It pops in and out of his glove. So Smith will be safe at first. Bases, well, actually, that scored a run.
Yeah.
So Nolan Webster came in to score. Sam Guggenbach is at second. Corey Smith's at first on the E8. Still nobody out for Griswold. Cade Rubino coming to the plate. He's reached both times he's been at bat on hit by pitches. There's a pitch right at the letters, strike one.
I think that's the first. Is that the first strike he's seen?
That is, he got hit by pitch on first pitches both times.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Plunk, plunk, strike.
Plunk, plunk, strike. Almost sounds like a commercial.
Outside. You watch Masked Singer at all?
The first season.
Really? You don't watch it anymore?
No.
Oh.
I don't watch much TV at all, Mike.
I love that show. That's the only show I watch.
The only thing I only watch SNSN. That's all I watch.
Yeah, well, that's very smart. It's quite educational, is it not?
Because I get alerts on my phone. So please, subscribe to the SNSN YouTube channel, and you too can get alerts on your phone.
Uh-huh. We will bug you all day.
And there's a hit into left field. Looks like the left fielder got a bad read on it initially. Throws it into third, but Sam able to slide in safely. So the bases are loaded once again for Griswold on the single by Cade Rubino.
Now this boy coming up has come up with the bases loaded quite a few times this year.
Yes, he has. So the freshman catcher for Griswold batting in the 3-hole today.
Harden.
How sweet would this be if Drew racked one here right in front of Mom, who graduated from Montville?
That'd be something. Swinging on the first pitch once again, right to the third baseman. They're able to go to second, try to turn two, and they're going to do it. But Griswold does get another run to score. So that's the second fielder's choice that Andrews hit in today. But that one for a double play on the 6-4-3.
Sammy scored?
Yes.
Five.
How about in the third baseman, number 1, Colin Mitchell?
So Colin Mitchell, the 9th batter for Griswold to come up here in the top of the third inning. Corey Smith at third, 2 outs, and Mitchell gets a hold of one, and he launches it into center field. Center fielder turns around. It's going to go all the way to the base of the fence. He's going to throw it in, and Mitchell holds up at second. He thought about going
He could have had third
he
easy.
Probably could have.
Yeah. Billy Kane tried to get his attention, go, come on, but he stayed right at second.
He will be standing at second base with a stand-up double.
That was a shot.
Monster shot. And here comes Sean Garvin with his second at bat here in the third inning.
Corey Smith came around to score.
How batting the second baseman, number 6, Sean Garvin.
That's 6 runs in this inning for the Wolverines. It's the biggest inning they've had this year.
Yes. That's in the dirt for ball 1. So Garvin's reached in both of his plate appearances. In the first inning, he reached on the walk, was stranded at third. Reached on a single in the beginning of this inning, and then came around to score, and now here he is at his second at bat here in the top of the third inning. And he gets the bat on the ball and skies it into the air. Shortstop's calling for it, and he does get it for the third out. So Montville able to retire Griswold, but not before Griswold puts monster numbers on the board. We're at the middle of 3. Griswold 9, Montville 4.
And we will be back for the bottom of the third inning right here on SNSN.
It's finally motorcycle and boating season. At Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency can help by giving you big savings when you bundle your boat or motorcycle insurance with your auto policy. Trahan Agency has been in business for over 25 years, which doesn't happen unless you have honesty and integrity. And you get both with Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency, Route 12 Plainfield. Find them on Facebook. Bundle your motorcycle or boat insurance today with your auto policy and get big savings. Kevin Trahan is a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, Stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
All right, we are back here in the bottom of the third. 9-4 Griswold. Let me ask the athletic director, you know what the dimensions of the field are? 'Cause this is a big field. I think dead center is like 550 feet. Huh?
So if it's 550, Mitchell hit that about 545.
It's like the Polo Grounds, man. This is deep.
The left and right are a little bit further than the Polo Grounds were.
Yeah.
But yeah, center field's way out there.
Okay, we've played a lot of baseball, and it's only the third.
So Nolan Webster's still on the mound for Griswold. Luke Michonne.
I get a feeling you're going to see him go. And
misses high for ball one.
385.
Now batting number 12.
Is that it?
Luke Michonne.
That's got to be more than that.
Misses low on that one, ball two. So two pitches, one misses high, one misses low from.
You know what? We're
Webster
going to
here in
walk
the
it.
bottom of the
We'll
third.
walk it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
I'm not walking.
There's a
And
shot.
Sean sends one into left field. It's heading towards the foul line. That's going to drop in fair. Logan Davis able to pick it up, fires the ball in, but Michonne's going to be standing at second with a leadoff double. So Montville coming back here in the bottom of the third inning. Leadoff runner standing at second. That brings up Andrew Whitfield. He reached and scored on a hit by pitch in the
Now
second.
batting number 5, Andrew Whitfield.
So now Webster pitching from the stretch. Comes in, delivers first pitch strike.
That's got to be deeper than 385. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. And there's another bat on the ball into left field.
It's foul.
That's going to trail foul. Just a long strike, strike two. So 0-2 the Whitfield. Michonne standing on second. Nobody out here in the home half of the third. Griswold currently leads 9-4 after putting up some crooked numbers in the top of this inning. Pitch
Is that
misses
behind him?
inside. So it
Maybe
looks-
it is 385. Huh?
that ball's in the dirt.
Huh?
Nice stop by the catcher. 2-2 to Whitfield. Looks like Griswold does have Calvin Odo warming up on the side of the field. There's the delivery, and that's going to go into the dirt. So full count to Whitfield.
We're in the bottom of the third. It's almost midnight.
So, right. It's been an interesting ball game.
Yeah.
And that's going to miss low for ball four. So Whitfield's going to trot down to first base. So Montville's going to have runners on first and second. That brings up Jack Perkins, who also reached and scored on a hit by pitch in the second inning.
Left fielder number 4, Jack Perkins.
Still nobody out.
Nobody out. Montville with 2 base runners on. Perkins drops a bunt. Nice bunt right up to the pitcher. Webster's going to throw it to first, but Perkins able to get down there and get an infield single on the bunt.
Now batting the catcher number 9, Riley Byer.
So the base is full of Montvillians.
I guess,
I don't know
yeah.
what we call them. And the catcher.
Montville baseball players.
Right. That's too many syllables.
Yeah.
So Byer grounded out in the 1-3 in the second. Takes a ball in the dirt for ball one here in the third. Still nobody out. Bases loaded. bottom of the third, Griswold, Montville High School baseball. There's the delivery. Big swing and a miss. Catches the catcher right in the chin.
With a noggin jogger.
So he'll just move the dirt around, fix the hair. Umpire cleans the plate. Yeah, we're all good. See, it's the obligatory plate clean.
Yeah.
Whenever you take one to the face, you have to clean the plate. It's in the rules. Fouls that straight back for strike two. 1-2 to Byer.
So we're officially in Oakdale?
Yes.
Is that where we are?
We are. And Byer gets the barrel on the ball, and that's going to go into left center, and that's going to drop.
It's going to clear the bases.
There's one run across, 2 runs across.
Oh, they're going to hold him up.
Perkins gets held up at third, but Byer standing in at second base with a stand-up double. Montville able to get 2 more runs back. So Montville definitely barreling up Webster's pitches here this afternoon. And here comes second baseman Anthony Martin to the plate.
Number 3, the second baseman, Anthony Martin.
Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Reached on a base hit and was able to take second base on an error in the second. Came around to score. There's the pitch for a strike. This is going to be an interesting game. It's almost going to be one to go back and look at this game. There might be a lot of teaching moments in this ball game.
I think this one's going to end after 5, 35-35.
Who knows?
They're just racking the ball. Everybody's hitting.
And that pitch is in the dirt. Nice stop by the freshman catcher.
It's either they're hitting it or getting hit.
Something's getting hit every pitch, right?
Yeah.
Every at bat, something's getting hit.
It's definitely an interesting game.
Whether it's the ball or the batter, something's getting hit. Right at the knees for a strike.
But either way, we're playing baseball.
We are 2 games in a row, back to back.
They're always different. They're never the same.
Never ever.
It's one of the nice things about baseball. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what to expect.
Big swing and a miss. So Martin goes down swinging. He's going to record the first out for Montville here in the bottom of the third inning. That brings up, we got a new batter.
It's number 15.
Number 15.
No, that's Chapman.
Number 15, Luke Chapman, the third baseman.
That is Chapman.
Is it Chapman?
Yes, it is.
So he popped up to short in the second inning. Takes a first pitch strike there.
And then back to the top of the order after Chapman with Chaz Turney.
Misses just low for ball against Chapman. So Montville able to regain a couple of runs here in the home half of the third. Currently 9-6 Griswold. And Chapman gets the barrel on the ball, and that's going to go into center field. Corey Smith is under it, fires it back in. It's going to be cut off by Gilgenbach, but not before Perkins comes across the score. Byer remains at second base. Fly out by Chapman to center.
Shortstop number 14, Chaz Turney.
And Chaz Turney coming up to the plate. Reached on the single in the first and an intentional base on balls in the second.
Just when Griswold thought they were pulling away, here comes Montville.
And he's swinging on the first pitch, and he's going to drill that into left field. That's going to go near the wall. That'll score.
That brings Byer around.
Right.
So that's 4 runs in for Montville.
Now batting,
And Turney on
number
second
1,
base. It's not over yet.
No.
Cole Turney.
So here comes Cole Turney to the plate. Grounded out to the shortstop in the first. Reached on an error by the center fielder in the second. Was stranded at second base.
Tying run at second. Here we go. Just fighting these teams.
Right, so Montville putting up crooked numbers of their own. Watches a first pitch strike. 0-1 to Turney.
2 outs.
Webster checks on the other Turney at second. Delivers to the plate. Pitch misses wide outside, ball 1. So Webster with Turney's in front of him, Turney's behind him. Comes back in. Cole Turney fouls that straight back, strike 2. So Webster able to work ahead of Cole Turney, 1 ball to 2 strikes.
I was wondering where you're going with that.
Right here in this little traveling press box, which is really cool.
This is a really cool press box. It is very cool.
Turney fouls that towards the Griswold dugout. So I don't know if I've seen a game quite like this
ever
at this level.
No.
Yeah.
Megan, I think we're going to be here till about 9. Yeah,
we're ordering pizzas and bringing them in.
Well, we're tied again.
Foul. Hit down the first baseline fair. That'll score Chaz Turney. Cole Turney being stopped at second.
It's a ground rule double because it's actually out of play.
Did it go past the fence? So ground rule double to Cole Turney. So he's standing at second base. Chaz Turney comes around to score.
11, Curtis Bucher.
And here comes Curtis Bucher to the plate.
I need more ink in my pen.
And this is the 9th batter for Montville here in the bottom of the 3rd.
They're breaking records in this game. Just think about it.
So Bucher grounded out to the shortstop to end the second inning, his last at bat.
9-9.
Yes. This may be one of those games where it's last ups, and he gets the barrel on the button. He's going to hit that right down the line. Gets past Logan Davis. So that'll score Turney, firing it back in, but Bucher standing on second base with a stand-up double.
Billy Kane is beside himself over there.
I would not want to be over there right now
Nope.
myself. And here comes Michonne for his second at bat here in the bottom of the 3rd. Reached on a double and scored his last at bat. And Montville takes the lead again, 10-9.
How many times has a team batted around today?
That's twice.
For Montville.
Well, that's their first. They had 8 in the second. So this is their first bat around, but Griswold had a bat around in the top of this inning.
Billy Kane's going to come out. Is Nolan Webster taking a beating on the hill? Every pitcher's taking a beating today.
Yeah, it's not a pitcher-friendly day today, and Kane takes the ball.
And he gives it to, is that AJ? AJ Hamill.
AJ Kanicki.
AJ Kanicki. I said that to him yesterday. He sneered at me.
Did he sneer
at
you?
Yeah.
Well, he was not in a great mood yesterday.
No.
But he has been a very steady pitcher for Griswold this season, whether it has been in relief or with the start. Hopefully he can do that once again today here in Oakdale. Because Montville was really teeing up Webster. We haven't really seen him get bombed like that this season.
He was starting to get bombed yesterday a little bit. They were starting to hit him pretty good. But before that, he was having good outings.
Right.
It looks like he's getting the ball up. And he's getting it. If you look at him, people are tagging him. I mean, it's right in somebody's wheelhouse.
Oh yeah, you get that ball up and it's in the zone, you can send that thing a long way.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna miss low, keep the ball down, try to induce those ground balls. Then if they do try to go down and scoop it up, hopefully you get a pop fly. But no, everybody's getting solid contact and driving those to the outfield. We may need to have continuation pages in our scorebook today.
I just ordered pizza because I think we're going to be here a while.
And Chinese takeout. And what else?
What do you want on your pizza?
Not pineapple.
Oh, pineapple. Oh, whoa. Hold up. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
I don't know if it belongs on pizza.
Oh,
you can
absolutely.
put it on pizza.
No, it belongs on pizza.
You know what belongs on pizza?
What?
We've talked about this before. Meat.
Meat.
That you asked me what kind of pizza I like.
Meat.
Put some sausage, put some bacon, put some ground beef. I don't care.
Yeah,
you
just put it all on there. Yeah.
I want each pizza slice to weigh about 3.5 pounds. So here's Michonne at the plate for Montville. There are 2 outs, but Montville was able to take the lead 10-9 over Griswold. Bucher standing on second.
In the front row.
And A.J. Hamill on the mound for Griswold. Misses high for ball 1.
I heard a story about Texas, a family in Texas.
Okay.
Lady, it was right outside of Dallas.
All right.
I can't remember the name of the town, but it was kind of cool name, like Friendly or something like that. I don't know.
Friendly?
I don't know. It wasn't friendly, but it was.
Well, Texas is the friendship state.
Oh,
that is the motto.
Yeah.
And Michonne able to barrel it up, goes right into center field, and finally Griswold gets out of this 3rd inning. So both teams probably don't want to remember the 3rd of this ball game. But Montville currently with a 1-run lead as we go into.
I'm not sure if I want to remember it.
The third, 6 runs, 1 person left on.
Oh my goodness! Go ahead, finish your thing, John. I'm sorry, I just kind of.
Montville 10, Griswold 9.
Did I have a thing? I didn't have a thing. But no, we're going to the top of the 4th.
That's it.
The score: Montville 10, Griswold 9.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138, Griswold.
Tire Queen!
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
Back?
There we are. Now we're
All
back.
right.
Go ahead.
No, so we've had some substitutions for Montville here in the top of the 4th inning. Riley Byer goes from behind the plate to the mound. And it would be, who went? Andrew Whitfield now doing the catching duties for Montville.
Yep.
Evan Gilgenbach coming up to the plate to lead off for Griswold. Here he struck out in the 1st, reached on the walk and scored in the 3rd. Coming up for his 3rd at bat here in the top of the 4th inning. Griswold now, they take like a 5-run lead in the top of the 3rd. We finished the 3rd, and now they're behind by 1 run. So one of the most interesting ball games I think you'll ever see.
I'm talking baseball. Do, 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 do. As I say, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Yeah, easier sung than done in this ball game. So are we going up to Byer, give him some words of encouragement. He's going to be facing the senior captain for Griswold and Evan Gilgenbach.
I need more ink for my pen.
Yeah, I'm on my second pen. But I'm going to need a continuation page for my scorebook if this continues like this.
Well, Griswold did get 6 innings, 6 runs last inning, which was about 2 hours ago.
And here's the pitch from Byer. He's going to get a strike against Gilgenbach.
So we were talking pizza.
Pizza.
Bob Hamill gets in there and says, bacon.
That's all
You're
you
talking
need.
meat. Yeah.
Right. If you're only going to do one meat, that's probably the way to go.
Yeah. Sean McFadden asks, is it football season yet?
Not quite. That pitch misses wide outside. Count goes 1-2 to Gilgenbach.
Yep, we're talking, let's see. Yep, there is bacon. And Sean wants to know if it's football season yet. Well,
the weather, you would think it would be. And Gilgenbach gets the bat on the ball, and he's going to send that into right field, but the right fielder camps underneath it for the first out.
Griswold's so far, they've scored on a touchdown and a field goal.
We may have had a safety in there, too. Who knows in this game?
No, that was Montville. Griswold's got 3 field goals.
Yeah, so Logan Davis at the plate.
And we are in the 4th quarter.
Reached on an error and came around to score in the 3rd. Watches a pitch in the dirt for ball 1. But almost who didn't score in the 3rd? That's probably an easier question to ask.
But see, that's the wonderful thing about baseball. You know, we're joking around a little bit, but it's different every single time. And there's never 2 games that are the same.
Never. That's the part of the beauty of the sport.
Yeah. Every game is coached differently. It's played differently. Ooh, I almost fell right out of the thing here.
We need a chain to keep Mike in the portable.
I need a gate.
Portable booth that goes above Logan Davis's head for ball 3. 3-0 to Davis.
I would have done a double flip with a half twist and landed gracefully out of this thing.
Do it. I want to see that.
Are you
I'm turning the
me?
camera around if that happens. And there's a 4-pitch walk to Davis. So Griswold gets a base runner in or on here in the top of the 4th inning.
Are you challenging me?
Challenge. Nolan Webster coming to the plate. Reached and scored on a walk in the 3rd.
Nolan Webster.
Tough day on the mound for Nolan.
It happens. That's also
Yeah.
part of the game. Some days you're on, some days. Oh, and they got Davis picked off, running him down to second. We've got another pickle. This is also 2 games in a row where Griswold's found itself in a pickle, and Montville able to get the tag on Davis to clear the bases. That's the 2nd out. Pickle. We've been able to see 2 pickles in 2 days.
I know. The one with Kate Rubino yesterday was fun to watch.
Well, that went about 15 rounds.
I know.
That was the monster pickle. That was the big deal pickle at the deli. That pitch is high for ball 1.
Extra crunchy.
That was more of a sweet gherkin pickle, not as long.
I like
Pitches
gherkins.
I like gherkins.
Yeah.
I like pickles. I like olives. I like all those.
I hate olives.
Yeah, you're a weirdo.
No. It's either you like olives or you hate olives. There is no in between there.
But
I don't
how
think
do
I
you hate olives.
I don't know, but I've never heard anybody go, yeah, olives, yeah, they're all right.
Like you. So no olives on your pizza.
Oh, no.
But you'll put fruit on it.
Yeah, I will put cherry slices on there. I will put pineapple on there.
Do you put Canadian bacon on there?
There's no such thing as Canadian bacon. It's ham.
It is ham.
That's all it is.
But they're Canadian.
Believe me, it's not imported.
Those are Canadian pigs that they make. They're special by law.
Oink. A.
So there's a walk to Webster. So Griswold gets another base runner on here in the top of the 4th inning. That brings up
AJ. So it looks like Sammy is out of the game completely now.
So AJ Hamill coming up to the plate. So it looks like everybody's going to have a little turn here in the 9-hole.
Why not?
Pitch misses inside for a ball.
Pitcher, AJ Hamill.
AJ's been pretty consistent. He had a rough outing yesterday on the mound, but again, he's been pretty consistent. You know, he's going to get some outs for you.
They check on Webster over at first. He's able to get back. I just want to see this big man get a hold of one.
I would love to see that right now. And then we'll get pizza with fruit on it.
You will. I get meat. We should have a vote. Who wants fruit pizza and who wants meat pizza?
I like
and then loser buys.
Yeah, whatever.
Pitch misses high. So Hamill ahead 3-0. 2 outs, runner on first for Griswold, currently trailing by 1 run here in the top of the 4th inning.
And he gets
a walk. He puts Hamill on. So Griswold now with 2 base runners on first and second turns the order over. We're going to be able to see Corey Smith come into the play.
That pickoff play looms big right now.
Corey Smith.
Right, we would have had bases full of Wolverines.
4 innings, 4 at bats for Corey Smith. Just to give you an idea how this game is going.
Reached twice and scored twice. Watches 1 high for ball 1.
Montville coach is coming out.
Montville coach. He's working on his steps here today.
Yeah.
Lots of trips to the mound.
And
it looks like
he's just calling everybody in.
I think he's done.
You think so?
I think Byer may be done.
How many pitchers does he have? Is it pitcher by committee right now?
Well, when you've still scored a combined 19 runs in 3 2/3 innings, yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't think he's taking them out.
You don't?
No.
It looked like initially he was going to send him in. No, maybe not.
Yep. Little pep talk. He goes, we got 2 outs.
Just pitch strikes.
He walked a couple of batters. It's like, hey, you know what? Come on, get this guy out. We're ahead by 1.
Well, sometimes that happens, right? Like you walk a batter, you lose a little bit of confidence, and then you kind of lose your zone. So sometimes it's...
So it's a good trip to the mound right there for the coach.
Calm him down. Yep. Trust your defense. Put it over the plate. And he picks up a strike. And they throw down to A.J. Hamill, and that's going to get past the third baseman. Here comes Webster down to the plate. He's going to come around to score, and A.J. Hamill standing on second. So interesting to throw down on A.J. at first. Not a real big steal threat for the Wolverines, but it gets past the first baseman, and that allows Webster to score, and now Hamill's in scoring position, 2 outs. Pitch goes high to Smith.
10-10.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah. You want to see the scorecard? I can show you.
Smith gets under that one. Everybody heading out into center field, but Turney's going to be able to come down with it for the 3rd out. So Montville gets out, but not before Griswold ties it back up 10-10 after 3.5.
And we will be back with the bottom of the 4th inning right here on SNSN.
You see the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to your children about addiction.
It's 21 for a reason. Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
Spring is finally here, and that means that all of the robust colors that spring flowers offer are now available at Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse. Don't forget flowers for mom either. Mother's Day is right around the corner, May 8th. Shop Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse online or go to their store on 17 Ashland Street, Jewett City. All the beautiful spring colors. And of course, Mother's Day on May 8th. Two great reasons to shop Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse, 17 Ashland Street, Jewett City, a proud sponsor of Griswold Athletics.
All right, we're back, John.
Yes, Mike.
After a little respite.
We have a bench in this like traveling press, but I haven't used it yet. I should between innings, but I have not. Because that's another cool feature.
You imagine if they it's got wheels. If you equip this with a motor and a transmission.
Could you see us like going down 395? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I could see this thing like in parades.
Yeah. Right down Main Street.
The Montville mobile.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in parades in Montville.
Why not?
Why not do
Well, no,
Griswold
because
parades?
this belongs to Montville. I mean, if we stole it, we'd be in jail. I mean, it
Well, I'm not
belongs to
saying so.
Montville.
We should get our own. And it's like customized. It's like in their colors and
yeah,
they got logos and stuff.
Oh, look at this! Look!
Now batting the catcher, number 5, Andrew.
Get out of here! You got sides to it,
Megan. This has got sides.
So Andrew Whitfield at the plate for Montville.
Oh, that's really cool.
Takes a strike from A.J. Hamill.
Hey, if you ever want to sell it used, let me know.
So Whitfield's been up to the plate twice. He's reached and scored both times, was hit by a pitch in the second, walked in the third. Here he is with his third at bat here in the fourth as he fouls one straight back out of play, strike 2.
So when I first at the beginning of the baseball season, when I called the Montville AD and I said, hey, can we come down? She told me about this thing. And I'm like, I couldn't picture it in my head.
This thing that we're in right now?
Yeah. I was like, and she goes, yeah, we get this kind of like portable. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, it sounds cool. And then I got here and I'm pulling in. I'm over by the softball field. And I looked over and I went, oh.
Yeah, because they got one over there too.
I know.
Right, yeah. When you first told me they had this like portable press box thing, for whatever reason, I was thinking bouncy house. Whitfield fouls that one.
Bouncy house?
Play. Yeah, I don't know why. I couldn't picture this. I had bouncy house.
Having too much meat on your pizza. You're getting the meat sweats now.
So 1-2 to Whitfield here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The game is tied 10-10. A.J. Hamill now on the bump for Griswold. Whitfield hits it down the third base line. That's going to be foul. That was almost kind of a non-committal foul by the home plate umpire.
I think so.
So Whitfield's at-bat continues.
Bottom of the fourth. This has been a strange game.
This is low. It's very strange game, but one thing that Griswold needs to have happen here is they need a shutdown inning.
And this is what, May 3rd?
Yes.
May 2nd?
May 3rd.
I want to start a campfire. I mean, it's cold.
And there's a big swing of this, so Whitfield goes down swinging for strike 1, out 1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And here comes Jack Perkins to the plate.
I literally want to start I want to get a little fire pit going on, and
it's very fall-like.
Yeah.
So I'm sure McFadden, he's thinking football. The weather supports that.
This is great weather for October.
This is trick-or-treating
Yeah,
weather.
I know.
So showing bunt lays off, but Perkins has been up to the plate twice before, also reached and scored both times. He was hit by a pitch, came around to score in the second, reached on a single in the third, and came around to score in that merry-go-round inning. There's a strike. So Hamill doing what we expect Hamill to do from the mound. Like we said, he's been a very steady performer for Griswold this season, coming in relief in this ball game. Perkins fouls that off. Gets the sign. Misses high. So I'm thinking AJ probably just looks intimidating from the mound because he's about 6'3", 6'4", standing on the mound.
Very intimidating.
Pitch misses low. So Perkins able to get a piece of that one, staying alive. So we are in the home half of the fourth inning. Score is currently tied 10-10. And catches the bottom of the zone for called third strike. So A.J. Hamill with 2 strikeouts here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That brings up Riley Byer, who's now pitching for Montville.
Number 9, the pitcher.
Just want to update people on a news story that we carried earlier this morning about a shooting in Norwich. They did catch the suspect, but his name is Larry Brown, 46-year-old Larry Brown from Norwich, is being held on a $500,000 bond. Bang,
and they
bang.
got him 6-3. So 1-2-3 inning for Griswold here in the bottom of the fourth inning. So A.J. Hamill coming in relief, getting exactly what Coach Kane wanted him to do. We're going to the top of the fifth inning. Your score, 10-10.
Did you just say 1-2-3?
I did.
The issue of guns and gun ownership has been a white-hot topic locally in the recent past. Is gun ownership for everyone? Maybe. However, if you want to investigate gun ownership, do it the right way by visiting Swamp Yankee Arms on North Main Street, Jewett City. They can assist with consultation and, of course, proper training in regards to gun ownership and use. Swamp Yankee Arms is a community partner. Swamp Yankee Arms. Find them on Facebook. Proud sponsor of Griswold Baseball.
There are all sorts of advertisements that ask you to shop local. When you think local car service and repair, look to Winton Automotive on North Main Street, Jewett City. When you go to Winton Automotive, you deal directly with the owner, Ken Winton. How's that for peace of mind? Brakes, tires, oil changes, or general maintenance, and Winton Automotive even posts helpful info on Facebook that may prevent costly repairs. Winton Automotive, North Main Street, Jewett City, proud sponsor of Wolverine Baseball on SNSN. Who has porridge?
Who's porridge? We're back here at Montville High School.
In Oakdale.
In Oakdale. So I'm starting to tell you, there was I heard the story today that this lady in Texas, she heard a rap at her door, and it was right outside of Dallas. She went and opened the door. There's nobody there. She looked down. It was an 8-foot crocodile.
A crocodile?
Or alligator.
Alligator?
Yeah.
Outside of Dallas.
Right outside and eating the dog's dog food.
Oh, they'll do that. Well, yeah, we got possums and stuff back there that'll do that. I've never, it's, the alligator's not indigenous to the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yep.
But
so how does an alligator get there?
The sewers.
Really?
No. It was probably a pet.
A super gator. Who has an 8-foot gator as a pet?
Well, they probably had an 8-inch gator and it grew into an 8-foot.
So what do they do? Just say go.
They put it on that
be
lady's
free.
porch. That's what they do.
God.
And Kincaid Rubino swinging on the first pitch, sends it foul down the third base line.
Number 3, Kincaid Rubino.
So this is Kincaid's fourth at bat here in the top of the fifth inning. He reached on a hit by pitch in the first, came around to score, was hit by pitch again in the second, was stranded at first, reached on a single in the first.
Take strike 2.
Yeah, we'll get it correct. Thank you.
There's the pitch. That was breaking into the zone. It must have just missed to the outside. It looked like it was going to be high, and then it broke across the chest.
Stays alive.
No, I would be quite surprised if there was an 8-foot gator at my door because I grew up just outside Fort
That's
Worth.
why I told you the story
Yeah.
because I know where you're from, and I just thought that was a little odd that I heard that today. I'm like, what?
Now, when I was stationed in Georgia, there were
Mhm.
gators all over the place.
Yeah.
They'd get in the community swimming pool. They'd get on the golf course. They'd be on the pier when you were trying to get down to the boat to go to work.
Kind of like emus. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yep.
Emus.
Pitch misses high. Count goes full to Rubino.
Disco Drew Harden up next.
Disco Drew. All right.
That could be his wiffle ball league name.
Oh, they just came out with a new name. They had an Instagram post the other day. So Kincaid takes the walk. He'll go down to first base. This brings up Andrew Harden for his fourth at bat. So he's hit into 2 fielder's choices and struck out in the second, looking for his first hit of the ball game.
Now batting the catcher, number 45, Drew Harden.
So the pitch was high. Showed bunt, pulled it back. Catcher throws down to check on Rubino at first. He's able to get back.
There goes Rubino.
That pitch is going to get by the second baseman into center field, and Rubino's going to continue to head on to third base.
A good throw may have gotten him. What do you think?
It would have been close, but either way, the throw goes into center field, and Rubino standing on third.
I guess really at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you get there.
Rubino taking a healthy lead at third. Harden at the plate. There's the pitch. That's going to get by. Rubino's going to come in to score. Standing up, no throw. But Byard actually covering home plate.
Mm-hmm. So Wolverines take the lead 11-10.
They must have known. Was it omen?
No outs, nobody on. Harden at the plate, looking for his first hit of the ball game.
I mean, if you think about it, there really hasn't been many hits.
No, and there's not a hit right there, but there's another walk. So Harden will find his way to first base for the first time today. And here comes the coach again.
And he's going to take the ball.
Taking the ball
Yep.
this time. And that will put.
That's Michonne back on the mound. He's putting him right back in.
Returning to pitch, number 12, Luke Michonne.
Why not? Give him a little bit of a rest. Put him back.
Put him back on the mound. So, right, Byer gave up 2 walks here in the top of the 5th. The pass ball allows Rubino to score the go-ahead run.
Mm-hmm.
So it's currently 11-10 Griswold. Then Harden comes up. He gets a walk. He's currently on first base. Still nobody out. And Colin Mitchell scheduled to come to the plate for Griswold.
Perkins moves to center field. Whitfield goes to left field, and Byer returns to catch.
A lot of movement.
We've played 4 innings. It feels like we've had about 32 pitchers.
Yeah.
We've seen about every type of baseball play you can imagine.
We haven't seen a balk yet.
Oh, yeah, there hadn't been a balk. But
I thought I saw one, but they didn't call it.
There's been double plays. There's been ground outs. There's been line drives. There's been bunts, hit by pitches, steals.
Are the umps on an incentive program for overtime.
Right. Very interesting ball game. No, it's still they only pay for
No.
9. That's where they get you because there's no clock.
Yep.
Hey, as long as you play 9, it could be 6 hours long or 3 hours long. You get the same.
Oh, lordy.
Right. Yeah.
You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh.
You gotta have fun. It's a game.
Yeah. You didn't see how I got down here, did you? I was already here, setting up while you were lumbering down. You got
I was
everything
an
down.
hour early lumbering down.
You should have got here when I got here. You know why?
Why?
Got escorted down here on a golf cart.
Oh, did you really?
I did.
That's pretty cool.
She's dangerous on that thing. She's taking me down hills. I mean, I thought it was going to tip.
It's not your average golf cart.
She's obviously a pro. But I got here nice and safe.
So Michonne delivers to Mitchell. Mitchell watches the first pitch strike.
Mitchell
Batting number 1 to third.
roped one to center.
Yeah, reached on a double.
Double, yeah.
His last at bat in the third. Reached and scored on a hit by pitch in the first. Struck out in the second. Gets a piece of that one. Knocks it foul down the third base side.
What a play!
So they have put in a pinch runner for Harden at first base. I believe that's Sergio.
Is that Sergio Madeira?
Pitch misses high. Count goes 1-2 to Mitchell. Trying to keep Junie honest at first.
So if you're just joining us, we're in the top of the 5th, 11-10 Griswold. This has been one heck of a ball game.
Mitchell gets a piece of that one, fouls it back.
If you haven't seen it, rewind it.
Yeah, you're definitely going to want to watch this game.
Yeah. This is one for the ages.
It's been interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was a foul ball.
Got the bat, fouled it back.
Gonna go ahead and clear the plate. Got the brush, might as well use it, like you say.
Yeah, right. It came with the kit.
Mm-hmm.
You get a bag, you get an indicator, you get a brush.
Yep. Got him swinging.
Big cut. Mitchell goes down.
Second
on the
time.
strikeout. That's the first down of the inning. That brings up Sean Garvin, who's seen a little bit of everything. He walked in the first, hit a single and scored in the third, and then popped to the shortstop.
Garvin, second baseman.
You were right. I was looking for the wrong stuff.
It's all right. Pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by the Montville catcher.
Think he's got the green light?
Sergio?
No, Sean.
Oh, Sean, absolutely.
There goes Sergio to second.
And that's going to get away from the catcher. Dero moves down to second base. So runners in scoring position for Griswold, Sean Garvin at the plate. Only one out. That was the strikeout by Colin Mitchell. Score is currently Griswold 11, Montville 10.
Griswold looking to end a 5-game skid.
There's a pitch missing outside. Yeah, very surprising 5-game losing streak for Griswold. I don't think anybody would have predicted that.
Mm-mm.
And there's a strike at the knees.
Looks like Mitchell is starting to throw in the bullpen.
Why not?
Why not? There's a deep drive.
Big drive by Garvin into left field. That's going to go all the way to the fence. That'll score Sergio. And Garvin comes standing in the second base with a double. So Griswold extends its lead 12-10 over Montville. Monster shot by Sean Garvin right there. We knew it was only a matter of time. We talked about him getting the barrel of the bat on the ball in yesterday's game and today.
Yeah, he's been right on the ball lately. He's been pulling it. Really, I mean, everything's been to the left side of the infield and the outfield.
Number 21,
Right.
the first baseman, Evan.
And Evan Gilgenbach currently at the plate. Watch strike one on the first pitch. Garvin on second, still only one out. Griswold enjoying the 2-run lead here in the top of the 5th inning.
He's another young man that's due, and he pops it up.
Pops that up to the third baseman. Third baseman calls for it and comes down with it. That's the second out. And here comes Logan Davis to the plate.
Now batting.
So he
Logan
walked and got
Davis.
caught in the pickle in the 4th.
It's hard to juggle your pitching, especially when you get another game 2 days from now.
Right. Well, you have 2 ineligible pitchers today. From
Gilgenbach
previous
and Garvin.
games, right?
Yep.
And then you've got this game, and then you've got another game coming up on Tuesday. But fortunately for Griswold, they don't have another game after Thursday until, well, Saturday, right?
I think so, yeah.
So
this
Tuesday,
Saturday?
Thursday,
This week? No.
No, Tuesday, next Tuesday.
So they're going to have 5 days off.
Right.
From gameplay.
And Davis gets the bat on the ball,
Nice
but the
play.
second baseman stops it, throws it over the first base to get the third out. So Griswold strands 1, but they do plate 2. We're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Griswold 12, Montville 10.
It was a really nice play there by the Montville second baseman. Little backhanded scoop.
Wolverines left on base. They score at the end of 4 1/2.
Be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
The issue of guns and gun ownership has been a white-hot topic locally in the recent past. Is gun ownership for everyone? Maybe. However, if you want to investigate gun ownership, do it the right way by visiting Swamp Yankee Arms on North Main Street, Jewett City. They can assist with consultation and, of course, proper training in regards to gun ownership and use. Swamp Yankee Arms is a community partner. Swamp Yankee Arms, find them on Facebook. Proud sponsor of Griswold Baseball.
There are all sorts of advertisements that ask you to shop local. When you think local car service and repair, look to Winton Automotive on North Main Street, Jewett City. When you go to Winton Automotive, you deal directly with the owner, Ken Winton. How's that for peace of mind? Brakes, tires, oil changes, or general maintenance, and Winton Automotive even posts helpful info on Facebook that may prevent costly repairs. Winton Automotive, North Main Street, Jewett City, proud sponsor of Wolverine Baseball on SNSN.
Does have that campground feel, doesn't it, John?
It does feel like we're kind of in the middle of a campground. Well, we're in a baseball field that's in the middle of a campground.
I love it. I love it. I love the trees. I just love the way it's, this field is situated. It's a fun place to play baseball.
Certainly.
To me, it just seems like it's a fun place to play baseball.
Sure.
Why not? All right. You ready, John? We are in the bottom of the 5th, 12-10.
No, well, I'm finally using the built-in bench here in the traveling press box. Now I don't want to get up.
I'm going to go ahead and sit for a minute myself.
But leading off for Montville here in the bottom of the 5th inning is Anthony Martin.
This is luxurious.
Reached on a single and struck out. Looks at the first pitch strike. So A.J. Hamill back on the mound for Griswold here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Score is currently Wolverines 12, Montville 10. Hits the bottom of the zone, strike 2.
Seems like maybe the pitching has kind of settled down on both sides.
So Martin gets underneath that one, sends it foul to the first base side. Evan was tracking it, but not able to come down with it.
It was going through the trees.
To the line of like evergreen trees there on the first base side. So we have on the first base side, there's a line of evergreen trees. On the third base side, there's a line of buses.
They're balancing out the emissions.
One tree per bus.
Yeah.
So Martin tracks that one down for ball. 1-2 to Martin.
I mean, that's going to look really cool. like out all throughout the outfield once those when the leaves come out.
And then
on
when they
those?
change colors again.
Oh man, I want to come back, play ball.
Fall ball in Montville. So Martin gets a hold of that one. He skies it into right. Right fielder calls it off, comes down with it. So one batter, one out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
I heard Nolan Webster over here going, me. You know, he called everybody off. And, you know, you got to do that, you know, especially when you got 4 people converging on the ball. I mean, that's a recipe for disaster.
Right, because
collisions
earlier in this ball game, we saw that between the shortstop and center fielder. So Luke Chapman coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a pop-up to short and a fly out to center.
5 in a row set down by Wolverine pitching. Which is, in this game, is a big thing.
It's huge.
It's huge. So if you're wondering why the camera is situated, that's the only shot you can really get, you know, especially where we are.
Right.
Yeah.
We tried. We played around with it a little bit.
The tripod is way up, and it's even on cinder blocks.
Mm-hmm. We borrowed some.
Yeah, we did.
We'll have to put them back. So that pitch misses high. 4-pitch walk to Chapman. So Montville with a base runner on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That's going to bring Chaz Turney back up to the plate.
Now batting the shortstop, number 14.
Doubles last time. Scored. He scored a couple of. He scored a couple of times. Before that, he got on base on an intentional walk.
Right, he's had a good day at the plate. He got a single, but was caught stealing in the first. Then, like you just said, intentional walk in the second, came around to score, hit that monster double in the third, and came around and scored.
He's had a better time at the plate than he did on the mound. He had not such a good day on the hill today.
So maybe that's how the baseball gods pay it off.
Mm-hmm. Everything balances out.
Fouls that one back. Count goes 1-1 to Turney. So Chapman on first, 1 out. Chaz Turney at the plate. We are in the home half of the 5th inning.
Nice pitch by Hamill.
Caught the corner for strike 2. Count goes 1-2 to Turney. He's looking to continue his trips to first base. And there he goes. Hits one into center field. They're giving chase, but that's going to get by him to the fence. So Chapman's coming around. He's getting waved around third. He's going to make his way to home. And Turney's going to be in with a triple.
That was another rocket.
Yeah, so he has a single, a double, a triple, and an intentional walk in this ball game.
Now batting number 1, the first baseman, Cole Turney.
And cuts the Griswold lead by 1. It's now 12-11.
Nothing
Wolverines.
is safe. No lead is safe today.
And then Cole Turney coming to the plate.
At one time, Griswold was up by 6.
Yeah, for about half an inning.
And Montville came storming back.
So Cole Turney's found himself on base a couple of times in this ball game. Reached on an error in the second, was left stranded, hit a double in the third, came around to score. There's another ball low, ball 2. Fouls that one straight back, strike 1. Yeah, never seen a baseball game quite like this. I know we've said it a couple of times, but it's true.
Yeah.
So just missed that one, foul to straight back. Count goes 2-2 to Cole Turney.
Still only one out. One run in.
And another runner on third for Montville.
And a lot of baseball left.
Pitch misses high. Count goes full to Turney.
See, that's another thing, too. There's a lot of pitches are being thrown.
Lots and lots of pitches.
Batters are going deep in the count.
Gets a piece of that one. Fouls it to the third base side. Mitchell giving it chase, but it's going to go foul out of play.
Popped up.
Skies that one to second base.
Garvin.
Garvin's going to come down with it. Quickly checks on Chaz Turney at third. But now there's two out. And Bucher coming to the plate for Montville, who hit a monster shot double in the third.
Some of these kids have been tagging the ball today.
Absolutely.
I'm just wondering why the maybe the outfield should be adjusting to the different batters.
You would think, especially now in the fifth inning, you would kind of know what the tendencies of the batters
there
would
have
be.
been numerous balls that have been hit over the left fielder's head, center fielder's head.
You are correct.
Nice pitch. I think AJ's been probably the most consistent pitcher.
Yeah, that's probably the right word for it. And Bucher sends that one up into right field.
Webster's underneath it.
And gets Griswold out of the bottom of the fifth inning, but Montville able to score one more run. So we're going to the top of the sixth inning. Your score, Griswold 12, Montville 11.
The end of 5 complete innings. Griswold 12, Montville 11.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Griswold Pride and Matt's Mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, griswoldpride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
There. Whoa.
And we're back here at Montville High School. We are now going into the top of the sixth inning in a game that has had so many twists and turns. Started out as a, I guess I want to say a mystery.
It's a
and then it went into an action film.
Yeah.
Then into a little bit of a romance drama.
It's definitely been, I think, it's a primetime drama.
Yeah.
It's had a little bit of everything.
Somewhat of a comedy at times.
We just don't have any celebrity guest stars.
No.
With special guest Morgan Fairchild.
Morgan Fairchild. Remember John Lovitz?
Yes.
Doing that thing. He was the matter of fact, I was the leadoff batter for the World Series champions.
Here's Nolan Webster at the plate.
And the Griffin at the time was
Nolan Webster, the right
Morgan
fielder.
Fairchild. Yeah, Morgan Fairchild. John Lovitz was hilarious.
He still could be. There's a ball in the dirt. So this has been the walking hole for Griswold. There are walks straight across the scorebook from the 8-hole. There's a strike. Fletcher gets a piece of that one, fouls it straight back, strike 2.
Montville has issued 10 walks and 4 hit batsmen.
Wow.
So a total of 14 free passes.
Webster gets that one, sends it into shallow center field. In turn, he's going to call everybody off and come down with it. So A.J. Hamill coming back to the plate for Griswold.
Now batting the pitcher, A.J. Hamill.
So Montville able to get the leadoff hitter for Griswold out here in the top of the 6th inning. Pitch misses, ball 1. So this also the 9-hole. We've got a hit by pitch, a walk, a walk.
So you say a walk, a walk?
Walk and a walk. Walk, a walk up.
I was thinking if there's 3 of you, a walk, a walk, a walk.
Yeah. There's a strike. 1-1 to Hamill.
What would Kanicki do? Uh-oh!
Hit the ball into left center field. Left fielder's tracking it. He's going to come up with it. So that's 2 batters, 2 outs for Montville. But Corey Smith coming up to the plate for his 5th at bat of the ball game here in the
6
6th
innings.
inning.
Now batting
Right.
number 24, the center fielder, Corey Smith.
So he's reached twice and scored twice in this game. Takes first pitch strike here in the 6th.
Do you put Mitchell in now and take Hamill out?
I'd keep Hamill in because he's been able to get you out of innings with minimal damage.
Yeah.
In a game like this, we're 1 run away. It's top of the 6th. There's already been 23 runs scored. That pitch misses high. So Michonne very deliberate in his delivery here to Smith. Smith gets underneath it. He's going to send that into center field. Center fielder easily comes down with it, and Griswold goes down 1-2-3 here in the top of the 6th. So no score.
For Griswold. No runs.
We're going into the bottom of the 6th inning. Griswold 12, Montville 11.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Well, some banks offer checking account rewards, and some banks rebate ATM withdrawal fees. At Eastern, we say, why choose? Check out our Kasasa checking accounts and find out how you can get both. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com, call us at 860-889-7381, or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank with offices in Norwich, Jewett City, and Plainfield. Member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
You buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend insuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
Mike Minarski and John Harden with you here at SNSN at Montville High School. And we're still having the discussion. Meat or fruit on pizza?
Meat.
Let's see. Let's ask the AD. Fruit on pizza or meat? Okay. See how you are.
She's my favorite.
See how it is.
You thought you were going to get a fruit, and you did not.
I like pineapple on pizza. You know what I mean? What do you want?
But so Montville coming up 4-5-6 here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Michonne coming up to the plate for his fourth at bat of the ball game. He reached on a double and scored in the third.
Popped out Corey Smith last time up, right?
Yeah, flew out the
Now
center.
batting
That's
pitcher
bad.
number 12, Luke Michonne.
So AJ is back on the hill.
I told you.
Yes, you know. Must be the meat on the pizza.
Yeah, it is. It helps. So Michonne gets under that one, sends it in the center
That's
field.
a gap. Oh,
that goes off the right fielder's shoulder in the center field, and Michonne will make his way to second base. So Montville able to get their leadoff batter on, and he reaches second on the error.
So the tying run is in scoring position.
Yeah, in scoring position with Whitfield coming to the plate, who's reached twice and scored both times in this ball game. Was hit by a pitch and scored in the second. Walked in the third, came around to score, and struck out in the fourth. Takes a first pitch strike from Hamill here in the sixth.
Big hole on the left side.
Big swing and a miss from Whitfield. Behind 0-2. Hamill checks on Michonne. Delivers to Whitfield, who rips it down the third base line. That's foul.
That was definitely the home plate ump's call.
And he made it.
And he did.
And Mitchell kind of pinballing the baseball between his legs there at the baseline. I don't know if he'd have been able to catch Whitfield, whether that was fair or not. So Griswold catches a break there, and Whitfield sends it to the shortstop. Throws on to first. They're going to get him at first, and they were able to hold Michonne at second. So 6-3 to get the first down here in the bottom of the sixth inning for Griswold. That's going to bring up Jack Perkins to the plate. So he hit by a pitch and scored in the second, hit a single and scored in the third, and struck out looking in the fourth. So 1 out, 1 on. Perkins at the plate for Montville. It's currently a 12-11 ball game here in the bottom of the sixth inning. So swinging on the first pitch, and everybody's safe. So infield hit for Perkins. Runners on the corners for Montville. Only 1 out, and here comes Riley Byard to the plate.
Now batting the catcher, number 9, Riley Byard.
Tying run now, 90 feet away. Montville just keeps coming and coming and coming.
No give up. Go ahead run is on base. Hamill delivers in the dirt.
So now that takes away the force play with Perkins going down to second.
Yeah, Perkins able to take second on the ball that was in the dirt, kind of bounced up in the air. Harden able to keep it in front. But Montville is able to advance the runner. There's another pitch in the dirt.
Infield is in. Let me ask you: do you put Bear on to go to Martin and Chapman? We've had pretty good luck with, or do you just come right at him?
I come at Bear.
Okay,
because he grounded out to the pitcher in the second, grounded out to the shortstop in the fourth. He did hit the second or the double in the third. Take your chances.
Ooh.
Pitch misses just low out of the zone. Ball 3.
Hamill did not like that call. He was expecting to get the punch out.
And that pitch misses high. So Byer reaches on the walk. The bases are loaded for Montville. And it's going to bring up Anthony Martin to the plate, who reached on a single and scored in the second, struck out in the third, and popped up to right field in the 5th. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. There's a strike, 1-1 to Martin.
Not sure exactly where the first one missed because that was pretty much in the same spot.
That's why I said they had to be inside.
Yeah.
Because the up-down, which we can certainly see from here, it was there. That pitch is high, ball 2.
Yeah.
That pitch misses high. 3-1 to Martin.
You got to know where to put him.
No, in Montville, that's what I was going to say. Montville, with the bases full of ball players, only one out here in the bottom of the 6th. They're currently trailing by 1 run. Here's the delivery. Misses high. He's going to put Martin on. That's going to bring in a run. So Michonne comes around to score. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. And we are knotted up again, 12-12 in the bottom of the 6th inning. And here's Luke Chapman coming to the plate, who walked and scored his last at bat.
Number 15, the third baseman, Luke Chapman.
And Coach Kane coming to the mound.
I almost feel it's like as soon as one team gets the lead, this is going to sound really snide, and it doesn't, but it seems like each team is trying to just give it away.
Yeah, no, I could see where you could say that. Yeah.
I mean, they're not intentionally, but it's like, I don't know. Are they getting too comfortable? And next thing you know,
I don't think either team is comfortable at all in this ball game. You have 2 struggling ball clubs that come in here to Montville High School today, showing bunt, fouls, a back, strike 1. So I think both teams want to win this game with as much heart as you could muster. But, yeah, it's been interesting. There's been fielding errors. There's been some pitching miscues. And that's how you end up 12-12 in the bottom of the 6th.
There's the bunt, and they do get the force at home.
So Chapman able to get the bunt down. They are getting the force at home for the second out of the inning. So Perkins is retired. Everybody else moves up.
And now you got Chaz Turney.
Chaz Turney for about his 37th at bat in this ballgame. He's 1 home run away from the cycle.
Yeah. That's right. Home run, and he's got the cycle. And you know he knows that.
Oh, sure he does. All ball players know that.
You know he knows it.
Takes first pitch high, so that's one thing you do not want to do to him is pitch high. If he can get that barrel on the ball on the pitch high, you want to stay low in the zone. There's a swing and a miss.
Coach is pacing back and forth.
So Montville still has the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 6th. There are 2 outs, but a very dangerous Chaz Turney at the plate.
I know exactly what Coach is thinking.
What's that?
Likes pineapple on his pizza.
Another swing and a miss. I think he is trying to complete that cycle with swings
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. You
You
should
just
have
want to
tagged that
drive in
one.
runs, man. Get that base hit. You'll probably score 2, go up by 2, leave it up to Griswold in the top of the 7th.
Now we've turned into a suspense movie.
And they hit him. So another hit batter here in this ball game that's been kind of routine, unfortunately, today. And that'll drive in Byer for the go-ahead run. Martin goes to third. Chapman goes to second.
The first baseman, Cole Turney.
And here's Cole Turney to the plate, and he's going to have bases full of Montville ball players.
That's a big run. That's a huge run right there because now they are ahead going into the top of the 7th.
All the pressure's on Griswold now.
Exactly.
And Hamill misses high on that pitch. Catches the zone low there, 1-1 to Cole Turney. There's the pitch. Cole gets the bat on it, but it's going to hit that foul out of play. Strike 2.
Into the veranda section here at Montville High School.
It's kind of a berm.
Yeah. In the wildlife sanctuary.
Right. Where there's alligators. Pops that straight up.
Who's got it?
Call up. And Rubino comes in. Finally comes down with it, gets Griswold out of that inning, but Montville does take the lead 13-12 in the bottom of the 6th. So Griswold, all the pressure's on them coming into the top of the 7th, but they do have their 2-3-4 scheduled to come up to bat. Your score, Montville 13, Griswold 12.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Griswold Pride and Matt's Mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, griswoldpride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
All right, we are back here at Montville High School, and I'm telling you, John, if this was a movie,
yes,
Ebert and Siskel would be losing their flipping mind if they were going ahead and doing a review on it, because you've had comedy, you've had drama, you've had suspense, you've had thrills. And now we have more suspense because now we're going to the top of the 7th and all the pressure is on Griswold because now they're down 13-12 in the top of the 7th.
They are. The hit batter against Turney there in the bottom of the 6th that's going to be the play of this ball game. But I'm just counting it up here.
See, that you know what? That's kind of like the thriller part, like a Shyamalan type movie.
M. Night Shyamalan.
It started with a bunch of hit batsmen. What ends it? A hit batsman.
So each team with 4 hits batsmen today. Montville pitching's hit 4, Griswold pitching hit 4, and all the walks. And then the Montville bats have certainly been on more so.
Well, Montville hasn't walked too many batters.
So they
Griswold has not walked too many batters.
So let's count these up.
All right, here we go.
So there's Kincaid Rubino at the plate. Watch his first pitch strike. Here in the top of the 7th, like we said, Griswold currently trailing by 1 run. All the pressure's on the Wolverines. And they hit him. You have got to be kidding me. That is 9 hit batsmen in this game.
I can't even keep a straight face anymore. It's not like Cade moved.
He just kind of did a little. So here's Andrew Harden. What's surprising is he has not been hit by a pitch in this ball game.
How about the catch in number 45?
And he usually gets hit.
And he's usually the guy that gets hit.
He's like the one guy that didn't.
So he's coming to the plate still looking for his first hit of the ball game. He walked and was pinch run for in the 5th, came around to score.
Cade just straight up stole second base.
Straight stole second.
So yeah, 3 times fast.
Nope.
Yeah, and
you have goodness
that is
gracious.
6.
Another
that's
hit
10,
batter.
10 hit batsmen in this game.
And we were just saying what's surprising is Andrew hasn't been hitting this ball game. And Michonne says, hold my beer.
Or soda.
Yeah, or soda. So we got Colin Mitchell coming to the plate.
Batting number 1, the third baseman, Colin Mitchell.
Who,
I mean, obviously, no, that's not intentional.
No.
It's not intentional. It's just the way that's all played out.
I tell you what, we need to get some pitching coaches down here and work with some of these pitchers. 10 hit batter. And, hey, Colin Mitchell coming to the plate. He was hit by a pitch in the 1st.
Yeah.
So everybody getting a little bit of it.
I came to jump around, jump up, and get down.
After you hit me in the thigh.
you get a flexor muscle.
So runners on first and second for Griswold. Nobody out. Top of the 7th. Griswold's currently trailing by 1 run. 13
and then coach
12.
calls you to go ahead and pinch it. And they go, no way.
Yeah, not going to
no.
do it.
Oh.
So they threw down to third to get Rubino trying to steal third. Went back to second on the throw. The throw got by the third baseman into the outfield, but Rubino had already turned around and gone
Yeah,
back
he
to
didn't.
second.
I don't think he did anything wrong. There wasn't anything he could do. Colin got a hold of one last time.
He shows the bunt got a piece. Goes foul back for strike.
So nobody out.
Nobody out. 2 on for Griswold. Colin Mitchell at the plate. He struck out twice, reached on a double in the 3rd, and was hit by a pitch and scored in the 1st.
This is just a battle of wills now.
Oh, he got a hold
There's
of that
a
one,
base
hits
hit.
it into the gap, into left field. That's going to score Rubino. They wave him through. Harden's holding up at second. So Mitchell on with a single. Griswold able to tie it up 13-13 here in the top of the 7th. And that was a bullet shot through the gap.
Yeah, right through the hole between third and short. No one was going to get it. I mean, it was scalded.
And here brings Sean Garvin to the plate, who hit a no doubt double in the 5th. He's also had a single and scored in the 3rd. Walked in the 1st and was stranded at 3rd.
This is just now who wants it most. Who wants it most?
Sean watches a strike.
Still nobody out.
Nobody out. Runners first and second. And the hot bat of Sean Garvin at the plate. Here's strike 2.
Sean didn't like it. I think he thought that was a little bit outside.
Pitch is high for ball.
2-2. Everybody in the Griswold dugout is standing up. The 7th inning has breathed some life into the Wolverines.
Pitches in the dirt. Full count to Garvin.
I'm surprised he didn't run for Harden. Sorry.
Payoff pitch. Garvin drives it into left field.
That's over his head.
That's going to go over the left fielder's head. They're waving Harden around third. Mitchell's going to fight his way back to.
They got him at the
They
plate.
got Harden at third. So Garvin's on first. Mitchell's on second. So that'll be a long single for Garvin. Harden gunned down at the plate for the first out of the 7th inning. Evan Gilgenbach coming to the plate.
I didn't say extra innings a while ago, did I?
You did. So Griswold still with runners on first and second. 1 out. Score is tied 13-13.
It's up to the senior here to see if he can get it done.
Pitch misses. So Gilgenbach actually, surprisingly enough, looking for his first hit of the ball game. Fouls that one over the fence. Struck out in the first, walked in the second, and scored. Popped in the shallow right in the 4th. Popped up to the third baseman in the 5th. And here he is, his 5th at bat in the 7th inning. He gets the
That's
bat
in the
on
trees.
that one, and that's going to go into the trees behind the Connex box on the first base side.
Into the right field grandstands. There's one. Is that going to hit the gap?
Oh, that's going to go out of the left fielder's glove. That's definitely going to score Mitchell. They're bringing Garvin into third base.
And a double.
So Gilgenbach standing on second base with a double, his first hit of the ball game, and he's going to score a go-ahead run in Mitchell. Move Garvin all the way to third base. So now Griswold with 2 runners in scoring position and Logan Davis at the plate.
The senior got it done. The senior captain just delivered a go-ahead run here in the top of the 7th.
He's going to drop a bunt, and it's a beauty. That's going to score Garvin. They go to first base, but he's going to be safe. They bring Evan to the plate, and he scores a run. So Griswold able to catch Montville sleeping on that one. Able to plate 2 runs on the Logan Davis bunt. So that's a 2 RBI bunt for Logan Davis.
It just keeps coming. When's the last time you saw a 2 RBI bunt, John?
And never.
Yeah.
But don't put it past this ball game.
No. 16-13.
And Nolan Webster at the plate. He swings at the first pitch and misses. Strike 1.
Nolan Webster.
Goodness gracious.
There goes Logan.
And he's going to have second base easily with the steal they threw down, but he was already going into the bag as the ball arrived. So Davis standing on second base with the steal. So insurance run and scoring position. There's still only 1 out.
Yep.
And Webster's going to hit one right up the middle. They're waving Davis around third. He's going to go into home. They're going to throw it down. It's going to get cut off. Try to get Davis back at third. They got him. So excellent cutoff play by Montville there to get the second out on Davis at third. So that's the second out. Nolan Webster standing at first base on the fielder's choice.
Here's AJ.
And big A.J. Hamill coming to the plate.
Now batting the pitcher, A.J. Hamill.
2 outs.
There's a first pitch strike. So what is it, 16-13?
16-13. Scoreboard still shows 13-13.
This is not a football game.
Mm-mm.
Pitch is low for a ball. It's not a middle school basketball game. This is a high school baseball game. 29 runs.
29 runs.
One and one to Hamill. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. Quick throw to first base. Webster able to get back in time.
May want to tell him the scoreboard's wrong.
Yeah, who does the scoreboard?
This gentleman right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're over
it's
there? Oh. Oh, I thought it was you.
Hamill swings at that one. Misses. Count. Evens up at 2-2. 1 on, 2 out. 2 strikes against Hamill. Score currently Griswold 16, Montville 13, top of the 7th inning. That pitch misses outside. Count goes full.
And it continues. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th after this.
Yay!
It's a full ball game, kids.
We're going to get a whole one in.
Yep.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that's in the dirt back to the backstop. Webster was already off on the pitch.
And he's going to make it to third.
He's going to make it to third standing up on the pass ball. So Griswold with runners on the corners. 2 outs.
And the 9th batter of the inning, Corey Smith.
Now batting the center fielder, number 24, Corey Smith.
He wanted to join in the action. So they're going to pinch run for AJ at first. They put in Jake Duthry.
It's a cavalcade of stars.
Everybody's getting to see a little bit of something today. So Michonne steps off the rubber.
Now running at first base for Griswold, Jake Duthry.
There's the pitch. Misses for ball 1.
Do you send Duthry with 2 outs? Take your chances.
No, I wouldn't right now. There's a strike 1-1 to Smith. Because you got 2 outs. You've got a 3-run lead right now. You got a runner on third. Why get thrown out at second when you're
like that?
Well, that's what happens right there. And they tag Duthry to get the third out. And Coach Kane, I think there was a misread sign because he beelined it over to Duthry. So Duthry caught stealing, ends the 7th inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Griswold 16, Montville 13.
It's finally motorcycle and boating season. At Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency can help by giving you big savings when you bundle your boat or motorcycle insurance with your auto policy. Trahan Agency has been in business for over 25 years, which doesn't happen unless you have honesty and integrity. And you get both with Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency, Route 12 Plainfield. Find them on Facebook. Bundle your motorcycle or boat insurance today with your auto policy and get big savings. Kevin Trahan is a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
All right, we are back here at Montville High School. Mike Minarski and my friend and yours, John Harden.
I hope so. Yeah. So here we are, bottom of the 7th. This has been one of the craziest back and forth Looney Tune games I think I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
29 runs have been scored. Griswold has a 3-run lead as it stands right now, but Montville coming 3-4-5 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. There are some defensive substitutions for Griswold. We've got Sean Garvin over at third. Jake Duthry stays in at second. And Colin Mitchell has taken the mound for the Wolverines.
I totally expect there to be the top of the 8th. I'm telling you. I said it, what, 4 innings ago? I said, well, it's going to go extra innings, right?
You did say that, but I'm telling my back and my knees can't take it.
Well, you're only contracted for 7, so I mean.
But I don't want to leave the really cool wagon press box thingy.
Oh, I know. It's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to bring my sleeping bag and just stay here.
Imagine if they had little heaters up here. Oh, my God.
Well, then you just have like a mobile home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could do that. It'd be a tiny home.
So Curtis Bucher coming to the plate for Montville. This is his 5th at bat of the ball game. He was hit by a pitch, but who wasn't in this game? Hit a double in the 3rd and then flew out to right in the 5th.
It's a real head scratcher.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Whoa, heat.
Tell you what, Mitchell has in the arm.
Yeah. Heat. He
Just
didn't even
throwing
see
those
it.
fastballs right by Bucher. Yeah,
Yeah.
he swung as it was already in Andrew's glove. Bucher able to get the bat on that one, fouls it straight back, so he stays alive. Montville needs to score at least 3 to tie it up 16-16. That is not a misprint. It's currently 13-16. Balls in the dirt.
I wonder how many pitches have been thrown in this game. Because it seems like almost every batter has gone deep in the count.
Especially the Montville batters. The Montville batters have been definitely
Working it, yeah.
Right. So Bucher hits that one right back up the middle into center field. So he'll be standing on first base with a single. Leadoff single for Montville. Brings up Luke Michonne to the plate. Popped up to the third baseman in the first, hit a double and scored in the third. Flew out to center field in the third and reached on it. Looks like an error. I can't even read my own writing anymore. In the 6th and came around to score.
It was an error in it was a base hit and an error.
Okay.
So instead of, he ended up on second. I mean, before he scored.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So it looks like Mitchell is just sticking with the fastball. Going to test the 3-4-5 for Montville here. So to the miss throw from the shortstop to second base at second. Looked like they were going to be able to turn 2. But on the error, you now have Michonne on second and Bucher at third. So the fielding errors continuing to happen and bite Griswold this season.
Nobody out, tying run at the plate.
Batting the left fielder, Andrew Whitfield.
So Whitfield's 5th at bat at the ball game.
And it's a 7-inning game.
Grounded to the shortstop in the 6th. Takes a strike at the knees, strike 1.
Obviously, his nickname is Wiggy.
Oh,
which would make sense. Yeah, that's what they're calling him. Yeah, which would make sense. Popping that glove.
Misses high and inside, ball 1. Griswold really needed that double play.
I thought we were going to get a 6-4-3 right there, but
adding to the drama of this ball game. And Whitfield gets up underneath that one. They're going to be definitely tagging at third base here. Smith comes down with it. He fires it in. That's cut off by the pitcher. He's going to go to third, but they're going to be safe at third, but they do score a run. So the sacrifice fly for Whitfield scores 1. Advances the Michonne over the third. And that'll bring up Jack Perkins to the plate.
Now batting the center fielder, number 4, Jack Perkins.
That's 30 runs in this game. 30.
So Perkins with 2 singles already in this ball game and a hit by pitch. He's scored 2 and struck out looking in the 4th. Unbelievable.
This has been the most entertaining game of the year.
You're not going to see another one like this.
No, you're not going to see another one like this at all. Hopefully.
It's low outside.
At this point, you just get it over the plate.
Yeah, it's your number 6 batter right here. He has been a productive batter. Perkins has been one of the more productive batters for Montville today. Pitch at the knees for
that was a good pitch.
Beautiful pitch.
2-2?
Yes. Sends that one foul. Coach had to remind him, get the bat on the ball. You're running. So the count remains 2-2 to Perkins.
I mean, they still have work to do. I mean, they do have a runner on third. But really, honestly, that runner doesn't mean a whole lot of anything. You want to get the batter.
Yes.
But you don't want to put but you don't want to give him a free pass either.
Yeah, count goes full to Perkins.
Because then you put the winning run at the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. Misses outside. Perkins is going to get a free trip to first base. So runners on the corner for Montville. That brings up Riley Byer.
Now batting number 9, the catcher, Riley Byer,
who doubled in the third and scored, walked and scored in the 6th.
So the tying run is now at first.
Swinging at the first pitch, sends it straight back foul. Strike 1. So Montville currently with 1 out. Runners at first and third. We are in the bottom of the 7th. The score 14-16 Griswold. There's strike 1. 1-1 to Byer. Oh, yeah. What did I do?
You pulled a mic.
I did. I think there's been too many pitches and too many batters in a 7th inning game.
And you know what's been even more uncanny?
What's that?
It's been overcast all day and not a drop has fallen.
Shh. Now you say that. You say that now.
Put it out in the universe. It's over now.
Oh, so Byer sends that one into left field. Logan Davis has it tracked. He's going to come down with it. But Michonne was tagging up all the way, and he's going to come up and score the 15th run for Montville.
If this is not ending, I mean, there is drama in this game.
Right. Perkins is going to remain at first, and Anthony Martin coming up to the plate, who walked in the 6th and was stranded at third.
So they got 2 off of Mitchell. They need 3 to at least tie. And there goes the runner. Harden's going to throw.
Throws there. Oh. So Perkins takes second.
Wow, what a calculated risk, huh?
That throw was right at the bag
Yeah.
and on time. Perkins looks like he took the back half of the bag and was able to get in there underneath the tag.
Base hit, ties it up.
Just a good baseball play all the way around. Big swing and a miss from Martin.
He does have a double today. A couple runs scored. No, he doesn't.
No, he's got a single and a walk.
I keep looking at the wrong. There's too much ink on my paper.
There's a lot.
I'm losing my space.
Another big
That's
swing and a
it.
miss. And that's the ball game. So Griswold, holy moly, takes the win here in Montville, 16-15. That is not a misprint. There's been 31 runs scored.
1 runner left. The final score. Griswold,
I don't
16,
even really know what to
Montville,
say
15.
to this.
Montville High School.
A unique game.
It was a very unique game. It was a very entertaining game.
And one quick reminder.
Was not a well-played game.
No, I don't think anybody would say that that was a well-defended ball game or even really a well-pitched ball game until about halfway to the end of that ball game.
I was going to say about the fourth inning.
Right.
AJ Hamill, I think, is the one that came in and really kind of stopped the bleeding, for the Wolverines.
Right. Doing exactly what he needed to do in that role was to kind of just shut down Montville.
Yeah.
Kind of stop the bleeding because it was just scoring at will. The first
both teams are just,
Yeah.
I mean, what did I say? I said, watch, we're going to have a top of the eighth. And we almost did. We almost did.
We were that close.
All right, John. Well, that's the way that it is. And that's the way it's going to be. And that's it. All right. Thank you, Mr. Harden.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Next game Thursday against Plainfield at home. Griswold breaks a 5-game losing streak. They go to 5-9. Montville goes to 2-11. Griswold 15. Griswold 16. Montville 15 is your final score. See you tomorrow morning.